So this is a water trough that I have bought from a farm equipment auction at a really good deal. We're going to use it for a raised bed. My husband has put some corrugated pipe in the bottom to help with drainage. Filled it with some dirt. We planted potatoes probably about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and they're already coming up. Got some little baby potatoes. There was only room for 8 potatoes in this little raised bed right here. Those are looking good. And we're about to start tilling the big garden out here. And we're going to put us a row of potatoes, I believe, down this row. So we're going to let him till up the garden a little bit.
Been working all day here tilling and got my load of topsoil spread out on the garden. I've been tilling and working and fixing to plant me some taters. And you might wonder, well, why you got that string up there? I got a string running from one end of the garden all the way to the other, and the reason is I like for things to look neat. I like for it to look good, take pride in my work. I was always taught that anything's worth doing, do your best at it, do it right. So I like things to look neat, so when everything's up and growing and starting to really grow and produce it, you can look down the rows, it's nice and straight and pretty and neat. If it's in a good straight line, it's easier to work out when you go through and hoeing and working the weeds out of it. So that's the reason behind the string, just so it can be nice and neat and straight. I guess I'm just picky.
Is that something your daddy or your grandpa did?
Yes, my daddy and my grandpa, they both done it. And yeah, it might take a little bit longer. I have a push plow. I'll try to get it out and use it, but we're pressed for time and I want to get it nice and straight the first time. And so we got a row laid off by our string. It's nice and straight. Now I'm going to pull my string up and move it over, and I'm going to put a little bit of 10 fertilizer on it. And then we're going to plant our potatoes. I got my fertilizers down. I didn't use a whole lot, just take what I generally do, just take what I can hold in my hand, and I'll just sprinkle it down through the row, and it'll cover a distance of 6 to 8 feet. After I get it all down from one end to the other, then I take my, usually have a mattock, but I got a garden hoe today. I'm gonna mix it in. Then we'll be ready to plant our potatoes. Okay, I started setting out potatoes, laying them out. I'm putting them about 10, 12 inches apart, and these are Yukon Gold, and I'm not worrying about cutting them up, trying to make more. I got more taters than I got room, so I'm just going to leave them whole. They're already sprouting, and we're putting them about a foot apart, I guess, on average. I'm not measuring things, I'm just going. And I am putting them down in a trench, and when I cover them up, I'm going to cover them up about 4 or 5 inches deep. And once they start sprouting and growing and coming out of the ground, then I'm going to start raking, pulling the dirt to them. It's called healing them up. But you'll heal them up 2 or 3 times as they're growing through the season, and fertilize them some more. But that's the way I do it. I know there's probably more than one way to do it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. And like I say, I'm going to cover them up about 4 or 5 inches deep, and once they start sprouting, then I'm going to go down both sides. Well, I got enough room, I can go down through there with a digger down both sides, loosen the soil up, work it up loose, and fertilize them. Then I'll go down through there with a hoe, and I'll pull dirt towards the potatoes this way. Towards the potatoes, I'll go down one side, pull all the dirt that way, then I'll get over on this side, and I'll pull the dirt back this way, and I'll heel them up, make a heel from one end to the other, a solid heel. And it's about to get dark on us, and we're going to have to get with it. All right. So that's the way you plant potatoes by hand. I know a lot of people say, well, you're doing it the hard way. But I have access to a tractor, but I don't like borrowing things. So, in this, I just wanted to show the people that might not have a tractor, don't have a tractor available at all, and all you have is a mattock and a hoe. And that's how you go about it right there. Just go down through there just like I was doing. Pull the dirt over the top of the potatoes. And as they grow, I'll take my garden tiller and I'll go down the side of them, both sides, and I'll loosen the soil up. And I'll heel them up. I'll pull more dirt up on them as they grow. And we'll have a big hill of dirt, probably a foot tall and a foot wide.
I do want to say thank you to my brother for letting us borrow his tractor. That job over there would have been just about more than we could handle doing it with a wheelbarrow and a shovel. We would have had to do it if that's the way we had to, but my brother does have a tractor, and I thank him for letting us borrow it to make that job just a little bit easier.
We'd like to say thank you to all of our subscribers. We really appreciate you. Those that watch and comment, we appreciate that. I really enjoy commenting, reading the comments, and I try to reply back to all of them that I can. It might take me a day or so to get to them, but I do enjoy the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit that like button, share and comment. And we hope you have a blessed day. Thank you very much.